All right, I'm live over here. Let me get this flipped around so that you guys can see what I have here. All right, so my name is Lee. I'm so excited to be with you today. I'm going to be sharing some of my best tips for attraction marketing and how to get daily paying customers of $900. You do not have to go out and chase people. You do not have to DM people. You do not have to bug friends and family for this to work. This is about attracting customers to you at that level. I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself real quick. Thank you for hopping in here. I'm so happy to be starting my day out with you and so excited to be sharing this and sharing everything that I am learning along the way. So my name is Lee and I am a stay-at-home mom of 4 and I am in Washington State up in the Pacific Northwest. It is absolutely beautiful here if you have not been here. Let me know in the comments where you're from. I would love to be able to meet you, know who it is that I'm talking to. But there's going to be people who are hopping on while I'm live here that are from around the world. And it's amazing that we get to hang out in a place for free on social media. There's 5.5 billion people on the internet and on social media from around the world. And it's amazing that we're living in this day and age where we get to connect with each other and we get to learn about new things. We get to, learn about new opportunities, ways to make money from home. This is what I'm going to be talking about today. EmpoweredPassiveIncome.com. This has been a game changer for me and my family because it's allowed me to be able to make money passively, to have an income stream that's out there working for me, to have a system to be able to bring in money when we're out, at the pool, when we're out celebrating with ice cream, when we're out, at the beach playing in sand. It has been an amazing summer. And I'm so excited so glad, so thankful that I jumped in back at the end of May and started learning these skills to be able to use attraction marketing and having an automated system, having a way to make money passively. So I'd love to know, where it is that you're tuning in from. Here in Washington State, we're getting ready for the kids to be heading back to school. I know a lot of the country, they've already headed back, but we're enjoying these last few days of summer, being able to soak up the last few days before the craziness hits, before soccer games hit, soccer practices, and the whole back to school thing, and me like driving around and driving kids to and from this, that, and the other thing. So again, my name is Lee. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4, and this is my website here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You can head there. You're going to put in your email, and then I'm going to be able to send you my 6-figure blueprint that I follow and all of the ways to be able to, for you to be able to earn life-changing income right where you are, right in the situation that God has you in. And that was kind of the place where I was at of, okay, I am a mom, like I'm at home with my kids, I'm doing the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, the running kids around, all of the things, paying the bills, and then feeling so stressed out on top of it because I'm looking at the bills and going, okay, like there's not enough in here to be able to pay everything. Like, what am I going to have to put off this month? Like, what are we going to have to do without this month? Like, that I got to a place of being so tired and so exhausted of trying to keep up with it all, of trying to keep up with that inflation. Like, you go to the grocery store and you walk out with a couple of bags and it's $100, right? Like, money just does not go as far these days. So I knew that something had to change. And so I started looking and I started like just praying, like, God, I need provision. God, I need you to show up. God, I need like a way to be able to make money from home right where I'm at. I didn't want to have to go out and leave my kids. Like, I worked hard to have my kids. I went through a lot of tears and pain and struggle to have my kids. The last thing that I wanted to do was to have to leave them, right? I didn't want to have to go out and get a full-time job just so I can never see my kids, but so that the bills could get paid. But then I found that there was a way for me to actually be able to make money from home and have that time with my kids, to not have to leave them. My baby, she's going to be turning 2 here in a few days, which just blows my mind. But I struggled so hard to have her. Like, I went through so many tears and so much pain that you don't even know. And to be able to have the time to spend with her and to not have to go back to back to a job, to not have to, say, hey, I'm not going to see you all day. And then by the time when I get home at the end of the day, I'm going to be so exhausted. I'm not going to be able to enjoy you. To be able to have this passive income stream has been huge for me because I'm able to enjoy my kids and I'm able to make money while I'm at home in the nooks and crannies of my day of being a stay-at-home mom. And it's never having to chase people. It's using a simple thing that's called attraction marketing. And this is just simply attracting your perfect customer to you. So the very first thing that you need to identify to be able to use attraction marketing is to understand who your perfect customer is. For everybody, every single person out there, you're going to have probably a different perfect customer, right? You're going to have somebody who you would get so excited about to be able to help them, to be able to show them that they can have hope, to be able to show them like it is possible for them to make money from home. You would be so excited to see them have success following this proven process, following a proven blueprint. And this is, for me, my perfect customer is a stay-at-home mom like myself who is looking for a better way to be able to provide for her family. You're looking at taking some of that pressure off of your finances. You want to get rid of that stress and that anxiety and that worry when it comes to your finances, when you're looking at your bills and you get yet another bill, another appliance breaks, a car has to go in for repair, like this, that, and the other thing. And it's one bill on top of the other. And you're going, how am I going to pay that? How am I going to cover everything? There's not enough money coming in compared to the amount of bills going out. Like, how am I going to get through the month? And so that is my perfect customer because that's where I was at. That is the exact position that I was in. And on top of it, God had put all these big dreams and goals in my heart of things that I knew that I wanted to be able to give to, things that I wanted to be able to be generous with, but I didn't, have a way to even pay for my family's own expenses, let alone being able to give. But He has blessed me for stepping out and looking into this, into being open to the thing that He put right in front of me. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, go there, check it out. I'm going to send you my 6-figure blueprint as well as my guide where I show you how to make $10,000 in 30 days. This is easier than you think. Again, it's never having to chase friends, family. It's not having to spend all day in DMs or friend requests or being on your phone all day, glued to your phone. It's being able to have a system that's out there working for you, automated, and you're simply attracting your perfect customer to that. You're attracting them and having them go and check out your website. So let me ask you a simple question, because I know a lot of people have been in network marketing. A lot of people have been, in an MLM selling makeup or essential oils or candles or whatever that is. And you probably had to go out and host parties. You had to go out and chase customers. Like, you had to go and get customers, right? And you had to probably hear a lot of no's. So let me ask you that. Would you rather go that route, or would you rather learn attraction marketing and have a simple website that is out there where you can send potential customers to, where you can help people discover a website where they can go and they can go type it into their browser, go and put in their email and start learning about this, completely rejection free, completely automated, so that you can be out enjoying your day with your kids. So yesterday for me, I took my kids, all 4 of them, out to the swimming pool and we just hung out there. And I was able to stay there. Like, we stayed longer than I had planned because I had the time. I wasn't in a rush to have to get back to work. I wasn't in a rush to have to get on the phone with people or get on my phone and start friending people, friend requesting people, or DMing people. Like, I was completely relaxed and we were able to stay as long as the kids wanted to stay. We actually stayed till the very end of the session and they said, hey, bye, see ya, we're closed. But my kids like had the best time of their life, all because I had the time. Not only I had the time, but I had the money to go and get that pool pass. So I was at that place before finding this passive income stream, of not having the funds and not having the time to be able to enjoy my kids. Now I have a way to have both, and it has literally been life changing for my family. And I am so excited to be able to share that hope with others, because I know that there's other moms out there who were struggling like me. You're struggling, you're in the trenches right now, and you're praying to God to show you a solution. You're praying to God to show you a way. If that's you, put one in the comments, because I know that I'm not alone. I know that there's other moms out there who are like me. If you see me hopping back and forth, I am on 2 different screens here. So that is why. I promise I'm not crazy, but I am passionate about this, and I am passionate about sharing this with others, because having a passive income stream, having a proven system, having an automated way to be able to bring in money for my family, again, it's given me that time back in my day to be the kind of mom that I've always wanted to be, to be the kind of wife that I've always wanted to be. Before, I did not have that, because I was constantly worried about finances. I wasn't able to be present even when I was there, because I was so worried and so anxious. I was at a point of, waking up in the middle of the night to check my bank account, because I didn't know if there was going to be enough money in there for me to be able to cover the bills that were coming out the next day. And I'm like, am I going to be overdrawn today and then wake up again the next night and do the same thing? Like, am I going to be overdrawn tomorrow? Is there enough money in there to be able to cover my bills? That's the place where I was at when I found this. And I've gone from struggling, I've gone from living kind of life of that kind of anxiety and that kind of stress around finances, to coming into a place where I'm able to sleep at night, where I'm able to have that joy and that hope and just that peace, that God is using this blueprint, that He is using this passive income stream to be able to provide for my family. And again, I am so excited to be with you, talking about this, sharing this with you, because it has impacted my life so much. But it's not just impacted my life. There are thousands of people around the world who are following this same system, who are following the blueprint that I'm going to be sharing with you, and who are having success with it. We've got people from all walks of life who are following this step by step, all ages, all countries around the world, who are following step by step and being able to being able to attract customers at that $900 level. So I'm going to talk real quick about how this all works. I'm going to give you all of the steps, but again, empowered passive income. My name is Lee. You're going to go there in your email, and then that way I'm going to be able to send you how this 6-figure blueprint works. You're going to get like a quick video explaining how it all works. And then I'm also going to be able to send you my free guide where I show you how to make $10,000 in 30 days. Like that before just blew my mind, because I was selling a product that was like $10. So how would I even hit $10,000 in a month with that? Like, that was impossible. But I needed God to be able to give me a better way to make money. I needed Him to be able to show up and like actually be able to cover those medical bills, cover those car repair bills that we were getting on a monthly basis. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. But I highly encourage you, go in here, at least go and check it out. You owe it to your family. You owe it to yourself to be able to get that joy back in your life, to be able to get that peace of mind back in your life. So the very first step with this, to be able to have a passive income stream, to be able to make money online, to be able to have an online business, is to have a product to promote or a product to sell. Now, you don't have to go out and create something. This is the amazing thing about this, because as a mom of 4, I didn't have the time to go out and create an entire program, to create an entire course. Like, I just didn't have that time in my day, right? I'm busy. You're busy too. You've got all of those other responsibilities. And so for me, when I found out that there were actually done for me products that I could start with that would save years off of me being able to make my first dollar with this, and like, this is amazing. Like, I can jump in basically from day one and have a product that I'm able to offer people that I didn't have to go out and create. And with these products, I already know that there is a demand for that. So anytime you're looking at a product to sell, there's tons of different products out there, but you want to be able to have something in your hands to offer your customers that is highly in demand, right? Anytime there's a demand for something, you're going to be a lot more likely to have success with that, right? So have a product like nobody wants, or have something that is highly in demand. With all of the products that I promote, all of the products that I've been able to bring in life-changing income for my family, where I've been able to use that attraction marketing, these are all products that are in the e-learning industry. And with the e-learning industry, this is the biggest industry that is out there. This is the fastest growing industry that is out there. I've got some crazy hair here. And this really goes to show that you can do this just as you are, just in your imperfection, even with crazy hair. This e-learning industry, this is the biggest industry that is out there right now, and it is the fastest growing industry that is out there right now. So let me give you some numbers on this. In 2024, this year, 2024, this is currently at $1.2 billion per day. Now, Forbes has marked this industry to massively grow. It's actually expected to hit $1 trillion by 2030. The other number that I've heard is by 2027, this number, that 1.2 billion, is expected to nearly triple to 3 billion per day. So let that sink in for a second. How much money is being spent on these types of products in the e-learning industry? So to be able to jump in and have a product that is already done for you, that you don't have to sit around and wait for this growth to happen. We're here, and it's just going to grow even more. You want to be able to jump in while we're here at that 1.2 billion before it really even starts taking off more. You don't want it to grow and then, in a couple of years you're ready, in a few, 6 months down the road you're ready. You want to have a product to be able to jump in now while that growth is on the upswing, while that growth is, while it is trending upwards. So this, again, $1.2 billion per day that is being spent in this industry. That's not millions of dollars. This isn't billions over the course of a year. This is in a single day. And so that is why that these products are so in demand. That's why we are seeing rapid growth. That's why we are having so many people jump in with this system that I'm telling you about, because there is a demand out there for it. There is a demand out there for people to be able to learn these types of skills, to be able to learn the skills of having an online business, to learn the skills of creating a passive income stream right from home, from the comfort of their couch, from only having a phone and Wi-Fi, and being able to make money from home without having to go and work a 9 to 5, without having to go and work loads of overtime, without having to go and spend their entire lives like at a job, at the beck and call of somebody else, reporting to somebody else, having a boss tell you what you can and can't do, having a boss that you have to go to every time you need a day, every time you need to be able to take the kids to the doctor. I just had doctor's appointment yesterday with the kids, and I was like driving home. I'm like, this is amazing. I didn't have to ask anybody for time off. I didn't have to go to a boss and put in a request and hope that it would get approved so that I could take my kids to the doctor, right? To be able to live life on my terms, to be able to have that flexibility, to be able to do the things that I want to do, to have the time, and to be able to, just simple things like going to the doctor, being able to take my kids to the doctor without having to go and ask a boss for that time off. I realized like how amazing of an opportunity this is. And I want you to know that there is hope for you. There is hope for you to be able to tap into this growing industry, to tap into products that are in high demand and be able to offer products in this industry that is set to rapidly grow. Again, this is the biggest industry out there, and it is the fastest growing industry out there. And you can have success with this. How do I know that? Because thousands of people are following this blueprint that I'm sharing with you and having success. Thousands of people are following step by step by step, and they're showing up and they're learning our process. They're learning our 2-hour workday. They're learning how to be consistent. They're being coachable, and they're showing up committed. And that is really all it takes, is consistency, being coachable, and being committed to the process. And my cat's getting let in the house here. But that is really all it takes. And people from all walks of life are having success with this. All ages, as old as, the oldest I think I've seen inside of our community is 78 years old, who has learned this simple system. As young as 18. So really all ages, all walks of life, people from around the world. We've got people who are on the verge of homelessness, who are ready to be kicked out on the street, like with kids going to be kicked out, not able to pay rent, no job, lost their job, and then jumped in, and less than a year later are at a place of purchasing, like buying a house. That is the power of this system. We've got another mom who has made almost 400,000 in a single year, in a year's time, almost $400,000, and was able to go out and buy a house for her family, like in a gated community. That is the power of having products that are done for you. That is the power of being able to jump in now and not years from now. Like, to be able to go another route of where you are going and creating a product. Yes, you can go and do that for free. You can go and learn anything on YouTube for free. Go in, search. You can go and figure out how to build a brand, how to build a product, how to promote that product, how to do all of the things, how to build an email list, how to utilize social media. You can do that all for free, but it's going to cost you one thing. It's going to cost you time, right? And for me, I knew that I needed a better way to be able to make money now. I knew that I needed a way to be able to make money now, and not months from now, and not years from now. And so when I discovered this, I'm like, this makes absolute total sense for me to jump into this growing industry, learn the skills to attract daily paying customers with products that are already done for me, that I already know that there is a demand for. That's why I've had success. And that's why you can have success too, because these products are in demand. I'm going to go ahead and erase this and give myself a little bit more room here. But you might be going, okay, so the products are done, but how do I actually, how is this passive? Like, what do I need to do to be able to bring in customers? How do I track those customers? How do I make that $900? And so with the products, again, they're done. You get your products, you choose which one you want. There are 4 different products that are available, and they all have master resale rights attached to them. So what this is, it's a simple learning and earning system. So you're going to learn all of the skills of online business. You're going to learn all of the skills of digital marketing. You're going to learn all of the skills of attraction marketing, which means that you never have to go out and chase customers. It means that you never have to go out and DM anybody. It means that you don't have to be glued to your phone all day or bugging friends and family. And so with the products, they're all done, but you might be going, okay, how is this passive? How does this whole thing work where, money's coming in passively and I'm not having to put in all of that time and effort? And so this happens with having an automation system. And so with this automation system, we talked a little bit about this, but would you rather be, having to host those parties, having to bug friends and family, having to chase customers, or would you rather have a simple website to be able to send people to? So mine right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Would you rather have a website like that where people can go and put in their email, go and say, hey, I want to learn more about this. I want to learn and see if this is right for me. I want to learn if this is a good fit for my family. I want to learn about the 2-hour workday. I want to learn about making daily pay. Like, would you rather chase people, or would you rather have a simple website to be able to send people to? For me, I knew that I didn't want to have to be on my phone. I didn't want to have to chase people. And so I wanted that website. And this was done for me. I didn't have to go out and figure out how to build a website. I didn't have to have tech skills. I didn't have to figure out like what I'm going to say on that web page or what to put there. Like, I didn't have to come up with this. This is a proven website that is proven to convert. That is a proven automation system. This is your freedom machine. This is what brings you in sales. This is a simple website where people go and put in their email, and then they're able to go through your fully automated sales process where they're able to hear about the product. They're able to see how this all works, and they're able to make a decision of if it's right for them. What that means for you is that it is completely rejection free. So you never have to hear the word no. People are either going to, click away, or they're going to unsubscribe, and you never have to know about it. You never have to feel that rejection. You never have to hear that word no. And being able to have a way to be able to bring in sales on automation has been huge for me and my family. So I got started, for those of you who are just jumping in, I got started at the end of May. And so this has really changed my entire summer. We're getting to the end of the summer, and I'm able to look back on this now and see how amazing this has been to be able to bring in sales automatically on automation while I'm out. My kids are playing in the sand. We're at the pool. Like, we're out doing all of those summer things. We've taken a few day trips up to the mountain, and to be able to have that automation system that is out there working for me, and that website that is out there working for me 24/7. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to go there, put in your email. You're going to be able to see all 4 of our products. Our best selling product is our $900 legacy builder. What that means for you is that the majority of your customers will be at that $900 level. And so when I saw that, and I'm like, okay, yes, I want that. And you not only get 4 income streams. You not only get the income stream for the one product, but you get the income streams for the other products. So you actually get 4 income streams. So 900, 600, 300, 100. But the best selling product is that $900 legacy builder. And so when I learned, okay, I can make sales at that $900 level, like, this actually puts a dent in my family's finances. This actually helps me be able to cover those $1,000 medical bills that we were getting on a monthly basis. That helps me be able to cover those $1,000 car repair bills that we were getting on a monthly basis. Before, I was selling products for $10. It was going to take me forever to be able to cover those types of expenses. And then the dishwasher would break, the TV would break, multiple things. We would have multiple of these types of expenses a month, expenses occurring every single month, and going, there is no way. We're going to have to just live with something broken. We're going to have to just do without, because there's not enough. And so being able to bring in $900 at a time for my family has been huge, because even just 2 sales of $900, 900 and 900, that's $1,800. You add in a third, that's $2,700. You add in another, that's $3,600. That adds up so fast at that $900 level. And this is about you learning the skills. This is about you having an automation system that is out there working for you, where you're learning the skills to bring in a daily paying customer. Will it happen right away? Will it happen from day one? No, this is not a get rich scheme, but this is about you learning skills that work. This is about you learning to be productive, learning to be successful in a digital world where everything around us is going digital. So imagine having this automation system that is out there working for you, where you're able to bring in customers at that $900 level with a done for you product, with a proven automation system that is proven to work, that is done for you, that you're not having to go out and reinvent the wheel, where you're not having to hear the word no, where you have a simple website where you can send people to. So again, this is mine, empoweredpassiveincome.com. For the automation system, how this works, 90 to 95% of it is done. You're simply putting in your own website. You're going to have your own name, and then you're going to have your own payment gateway. That is all the setup that it takes. Once that setup is done, it's done, and you can check it off that list. At that point, you're ready to start getting customers into your automation system, and you're ready to start seeing these amounts coming into your bank account because you've set up your payment gateways. You are receiving these payments directly. It's not going to somebody else. This is not an affiliate program where you're having to wait 30 to 60 days for a payout. This is $900 that's coming directly to you because you've set up your PayPal, you've set up your Stripe, and so you're able to make 100% profit from this. You're not just making a small portion like you do with an MLM. There's no multi-level anything in this. There's no like the people before you make money off of you and the people after you, you're making money off of them. There's none of that. This is your own business. You own your business. You own your brand. And so because of that, you make 100% profit. So imagine learning the skills to jump in and seeing that $900. Again, it's not going to happen immediately because this is about learning skills to be able to attract customers to you. This is about learning the skills of building an email list, of building a brand, of building social media, of being able to monetize on social media, and to learn to get to the place where you're seeing $900 on a daily basis. Even $900 on a weekly basis is life-changing for most people, right? $900 on a weekly basis, that's $3,600 for the month, right? But when you get to the place of being able to attract customers to you on a daily basis, this $900, that's $6,300 a week, right? $6,300, I'm going to go ahead and write that down. That's $6,300 a week. And then being able to do this on a yearly basis, that's $328,000. And so for you to be able to jump in now, we're headed into the fall, but for you to be able to jump in now and start learning these skills, and you start seeing customers on a more regular basis, and you get to the point where you're seeing that $900 come into your bank account at that 100% profit, and you're seeing that happen day after day after day after day, and you get to that place like December 31st where this is your reality, where this is what is happening for you, and you're so excited because you're seeing the lives that are being changed because of this. You're seeing that all of the people that you're being able to help, you're seeing all of the people that have been able to go from struggling of not knowing how they're going to get their bills paid and being able to help them have a way to make money from home. You're seeing that, and you're so fired up. You're so fired up seeing this proven process work, seeing this simple blueprint work where you have an automation system that is out there doing the work for you, where you're seeing that you only have to put in 2 hours a day because you have that automation system that is out there working for you, and you've learned the skills to attract a daily paying customer, and you hit 2025 and you're at that place where you're seeing $900 on that daily basis. And then 2025, you get to the end of 2025 and you have $328,000 in your bank account because of this simple system, because of this simple process of having a website that is done for you, of having a product that is done for you. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. For those of you who are just hopping on, you're going to learn exactly how this all works, and this can work for you. I want to give you hope that this can work for you. I know that it can because thousands of people are having success with this, and myself included. Again, this has changed my family's life, and I am so excited to be able to help you change your life as well. I see you being able to pay off debt. I see you being able to get out of debt way sooner than you ever thought possible. Maybe you're looking at all of those big dreams and goals. You can't even make it through the month right now. You can't even get those bills bills paid. You're having to do like me and say, hey, which bill can I put off? Which bill can I pay later? Like, which bill can I put off the longest? And so you have those big dreams and goals in your heart going like, I can't even get by on a daily basis. How am I ever going to accomplish any of these other big dreams and goals that I have? How am I going to ever get out of this apartment? How am I ever going to be able to have enough for a down payment? How am I ever going to be able to pay off my school loans, pay off my car loan, pay off all these other debts? Like, how is that even possible? And you're having a hard time seeing that. I want you to know that there is hope for you, that there is hope for the situation that you are in, and that you do have more control over this than you think. That is the biggest lie, is that you do not have control, that you have to be a victim of your situation, that you have to be a victim of the place that you're in. You do have control, my friend, and there is a way out for you. And this is simpler than you think. And it's not having to work around the clock. It is not having to sacrifice more of your life. It is not having to sacrifice more of your time, but it's having a simple, proven, automated way to be able to bring in customers, to be able to have customers go through a simple automation system, have them be able to go to a website, go through automated emails, and help them choose for themselves if this is right. And across our community, on average, 1 in 20 people are saying yes. So that is all that it takes, my friend, to be able to bring in that daily paying customer at that $900 level and get to the place where you're doing that on a daily basis and hitting that $328,000 for the year. Like, would that change your life? What would that do for you if you could learn the skills of attraction marketing, where you could learn the skills to bring in a daily paying customer? What would that I think I just wrote on myself here. What would that $328,000 do for you and your family? How would that make you feel to get to the end of 2025 and this is in your bank account? What would you be able to accomplish? What would you be able to do? Would you be able to tell your boss that you're not coming back? Would you be able to say, hey, I'm quitting my job, I'm giving my resignation, I have done this? You would be able to look at you're so proud of yourself, of everything that you accomplished, and that you're going to be able to sit down, write a check, pay off that debt. Probably not a check. Sit down at your computer, type out like that final payment, and be able to send in that final payment on your debt, on your school loan, on your car loan, whatever debt that is. Would it mean that you could pick up the phone and call a realtor and say, hey, I'm ready to buy a house, I've got cash, I'm paying cash, I'm ready to start looking? Or would it mean, hey, you've got enough for a down payment? Like, you could have enough for a down payment, enough for debt payoff, whatever that is for your family. I don't know your dreams and goals, but you do. And I know that you have dreams and goals in your heart. I know that there are things that God has put inside of you, big dreams and goals that you're too scared to tell anybody about. And because of a simple system like this, that can all happen. This could be the tool that God is providing to you to be able to create that legacy for your family, to be able to bring in that $900 at a time, to be able to learn the skills to make $6,300 a week, to make $328,000 a year. It's as simple as going here, checking it out, being open to what God is putting in front of you. Sometimes we don't even see the things that are right in front of us. We're praying for a solution, we're praying for a way out, but we're not even seeing, what's there in our face. So I'd encourage you to at least go and check this out, because this is simpler than you think. EmpoweredPassiveIncome.com. If I can do this, I've got 4 kids. I am busier than ever. Like, I didn't think that I had the time. I didn't think that I had that time in my day between the cooking, cleaning, laundry, and all of the other things to be able to do this. But this fits with my day. As a stay-at-home mom, it fits in the nooks and the crannies of my day. It's something that fits with me having kids at home. I've been able to do this, with all 4 kids home for the summer. So I want to encourage you with that. No matter how busy you are, no matter how many kids you have or responsibilities you have or other things that you have going on in your life, having this passive income stream takes less time than you think, less effort than you think, and you do not have to be working around the clock. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on here, but go ahead and grab a screenshot of this because these are some powerful numbers and I want you to remember this. And I want you to think, what would $328,000 do for your family? How would that make you feel, right? What things could you accomplish? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this. And then with this automation system, I mentioned that you don't have to be working around the clock because you have this automated system that's out there working for you, because you have a website that's out there, 24/7, and you have that sales automation system working in the background that's doing all of your heavy lifting, that's essentially your freedom machine. This is the thing that frees up your time. And so where your time is going in with our 2-hour workday is simply helping people discover this system, helping them learn that something like this exists, helping them learn that there is a way out, that there is a way to not have to take more time away from their family, a way for them to not have to work multiple jobs, work multiple side hustles, take multiple, overtime shifts, that there is a way for them to get that time with their family and to be able to provide for them. That way to have both, that there is a way to be that present mom, to be that present dad, and to still be able to provide, to help them learn about having an automated system, about helping them learn about how this all works and how much hope that there is for them. Because again, thousands are having success with this simple process, with this proven blueprint, and it's proven for a reason. It's proven because it's working for so many people from around the world. Thousands of people are having success with this. Success leaves clues, right? It's not just a couple people. It's not just me. It's not just a handful of people. It's not just a dozen or 100. Literally, thousands of people are having success with this simple blueprint, with having a done for them product, with having a done for them sales automation, with having a done for you website, of not having to have tech skills. You do not need tech skills to make this work. You do not have to have a following to make this work. With this simple discovery process, you are simply utilizing free social media. You're simply utilizing what is already out there. We have 5.5 billion people on the internet from around the world. We have 5.5 billion people who are on social media, and it's simply using those free avenues to be able to connect with them, using those free avenues to be able to get people over to your website and help them learn about this simple system. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. My name is Lee. For those of you who are just jumping on, I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4, and you're going to go here, you're going to put in your email, and you're going to be able to get the exact 6-figure blueprint that I'm using. You're going to be able to see all of the done for you web pages, that done for you sales automation system. I didn't have to build any of that. I didn't have to have any of those tech skills. It's simply a thing that was done for me, that is proven to work, that is proven to convert. So would you rather have that or go and out and invent something and go out and try and make your own thing and then trial and error and hope that it works? Or would you rather have a proven system that is proven? There's a reason why it's proven, is because again, it's working for thousands of people. There's no need to go out and reinvent the wheel. There's no need to try and come up with your own thing and hope that it works. So with our discovery process, this is a 2-hour-a-day blueprint. For me, I've actually cheated a little on this and have not been doing the 2 hours, but close to the 2 hours. Like, I'm trying to make this work. I am making this work with the time that I have, with the 4 kids and all of those other responsibilities that I have. But even doing things imperfectly, even showing up imperfectly in the time that I have been able to bring in these sales on automation with done for me, with a done for me automation system, with done for me products at that $900, that $600, that $300, that $100 level, right? And to have those amounts of income coming into your bank account, I want you to know what this feels like. You will not know what it feels like until you see it yourself. I can never imagine $100 coming into my bank account all in one until I saw it myself. And to have 900 and 900 and 900 and 900, like, that stacks up so fast to the place of I don't have to worry about bills. I don't have to worry about if an appliance breaks or I have to suddenly take the car in for repair. That's what we're in now. Like if you've been joining me over the last few days, it's been my car. And so to have a way to be able to bring in those sales and simply helping people discover my website, help them discover this system and be able to see that this can change their family's lives, that it can change your life, that it can help you create that legacy for your family. Maybe you've been in a place where you've just been struggling to get by, where you're struggling to just get the bills paid, and that's all you've known. That's what you grew up with. That's what your parents grew up with. And that has been a generational thing, and you're ready to break that. You're ready to start something new for your family. You're ready to start creating a legacy. You're ready to have that time back in your day, that time, that freedom to be able to spend with your kids. You're ready to have the funds to be able to enjoy them. That is the power of this system. And so when somebody goes to your website and goes through that automation system, they're going to go to your sales page to say, hey, yes, I'm ready to start. Yes, I would love to have a 2-hour workday. Yes, I would love to have an automation system that is out there working for me. At that point, they're going to become your new customer, and they're your new customer because they are going to you directly. They are paying you directly via your website, via your payment gateway. And that is why they're your customer. That is why you're able to make that 100% profit. That is why this is not an MLM. That is why you're not losing out a huge chunk to somebody else and making somebody else rich. 100% of it is yours. 100% of it is coming to you. So I want to leave you with one final thought before I jump off here. But if you could jump in, learn the skills to be able to create passive income, where you could learn the skills to be able to bring in that daily paying customer at that $900 level, and then get to the place where you're seeing that on a daily basis, $328,000 a year. And you do that in 2025. And you're so fired up, you do it again in 2026. You're so fired up again, you do it in 2027. 3 years of that, my friend, you are a self-made millionaire. You can change your family's legacy. You can change your family's financial trajectory. You can do this when you have a proven system, when you have step-by-step directions, when you have a community that is out there to support you, when you have 6-figure and 7-figure income earners who are pouring into you on a daily basis. This is the power of this program. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. My name is Lee. Again, I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4, but I am so excited for you and so excited to see where this is going to take you and what it's going to do for your family. So I want to leave you with that final thought, $328,000. What would that do for you if you could learn the skills to be able to attract a customer at that $900 level on a daily basis? Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. I'm going to go ahead and wish you a fabulous rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I am so excited for the good things that are in your future. All right, bye and see you soon.